Right, well, do you have a collection that is taking over your space, or do you want to start a collection but you have limited space to display it?
Well, if you answered yes to either of these questions, then our next guest can help you get started. Joining us now is collector Leroy Harper.
Hey.
This is so cool.
Yeah, Leroy, we're going to talk about some of these things here in a minute because it is mind-blowing what is sitting in front of us. But first question, what got you into collecting?
Well, in the early 1970s when I was growing up, we didn't have all the electronic devices, no internet, we had 3 channels on TV, so you needed to find something creative to occupy your times. And my outlet was comic books.
Wow.
Okay, so that's mainly what you collect is comic
Yes,
books?
mainly comic books.
Okay. Anything else thrown in there?
Yeah, some other the stuff I collect, the vintage toys, and a lot of things, the toys and things like that, they take us back to our childhood. Just like a song, it take you back to a time. Toys are the same way. So toys and some baseball cards and things like that, but mainly comic books.
Cool.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about it because you're able to do some appraisal to people. If you're looking people that want to get something off of their hands, you're going to be able to take care of that. But I first want to talk about some of these. Most notably, guys, this, if we can get a look at this Batman comic again. Leroy, how much is this thing worth?
Well, that's the first issue of Batman, and that book is worth about $20,000 in the condition that one's in.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the first.
That is incredible. And then the comic right next to it?
Yeah, that's Captain America. This is actually on the front cover. Captain America, he's punching Hitler in the jaw. This is about 7 months before Pearl Harbor was bombed. So this is actually before we got into World War II and got involved. And one of the reasons these are so scarce and valuable is back before the war, they did paper drives. So a lot of this old material is destroyed. There's probably less than 500 of this in existence, and about the same on a Batman 1. They just they didn't survive.
And this guy's worth about $70,000.
Yeah, this one's about $75,000 in that condition.
$75,000 for that comic book.
My
Unbelievable.
gosh.
And then the Batmobile down here.
Yeah,
Love
that's
this.
just a cool 70s Batmobile. You stick a battery in it, and he'll take off around your studio.
No kidding. Hey, don't tempt us. We got batteries sitting around here.
Right.
Yes,
So
we do.
if someone out there, they have something, you know, like an old toy. I know that I had some old Star Wars toys. I sure wish I kept.
The Star Wars toys, good,
Yeah.
good.
If they've got something that they want to have appraised or
Yes.
looking to sell, how do they get in touch with you? Because you do that, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. We're going to be at the Hampton Inn Suites off the Coors Road. And like you said, you had the Star Wars stuff. Anytime you can put items still in the box is usually worth more than the toy itself.
Wow.
And like all these comics here, these are worth a lot. The comics on the table, $5 to $10. So not everything is a fortune.
Sure.
Got it.
But a lot of people, they either inherited a collection, and it's like, what do we do with this? And it's like, you can bring it in, and we'll be glad to appraise it, assess the value. If you have little to no value, we're not going to make you an offer, but we're going to educate you on what you have, and then you decide what you want to do with your collection.
So then just very quickly before we get out, because we're running out of time here, when and where? You said the Hampton
Inn
Coors?
Suites off of Coors Road, and we're going to be there Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. both days.
Okay.
Great. Well, guys,
Wow.
we will have links to this at casa.com. You can come out, meet Leroy, check out some of this stuff, and get your goodies appraised.